Financial abuse in a covert narcissistic relationship, part 4. Everything what I am mentioning here in this video is based on my own experience and what happened in my life. I am a survivor of abusive relationship. Today we will uncover multiple layers of financial abuse in the narcissistic relationship. I would like to talk about the guilt and the stress and anxiety around the finances that narcissistic partner want to put you in. I will explain you this on my own example. Before I would talk about a little bit of the history of my relationship. My ex-abuser was a provider in our relationship. I left Poland, came to Canada, didn't have work, already put me in the situation that I was dependent on him. That was part of the manipulation to make me feel unstable and insecure in my life, so I cannot leave the relationship because I have no money to survive. We met while he was traveling around the world in Poland. When I decided to move to Canada to start family with him, when we met, he was not working, and then slowly he was able to start to work on new projects. He got a job, and then along our relationship, from earning nothing, he started at the end to earn almost $500,000 over the year. And why I'm looking now from the perspective of time and perspective of the financial statements that I was able to see, I've noticed that he was lying to me 2 years prior our separation. He started a game that he has no money. Like, how it is possible have no money while earning almost $500,000? Because he started to play this game that he has no money, that we are in financial crisis, and blah, blah, blah. I started to use my savings. I was shortening my money while when I've noticed later on all the financial statements that I was able to see during the divorce process, that he actually put over $60,000 in savings. And moreover, he was playing this game not only with me, but also with his friends, with his family. He started to present me as a person who is very demanding, that I demand a lot of like high-end stuff, that I was spending a lot of money, which is bullshit, because I was actually using my own savings, because he asked me, like, can we reduce the spendings? Can we reduce the spendings because we are in the financial crisis? He borrowed $50,000 from his mother because we were in financial crisis. This is how deep the manipulation and stories are built by a narcissist. They built already earlier because they plan earlier to leave you, to unalive you, or they will do everything that you will unalive yourself. So the story was built already maybe even earlier, because I have other proofs that he was manipulating his mother, manipulating his brother, because also I was like meeting his family and I was like, why they are looking at me like this? From the perspective of time, I see that he was building the story already much earlier because he was planning to leave me. But coming back to this financial abuse, so narcissists will like input in you the guilt and the stress around finances, so you will start to spend less, you will start to get more anxious about the finances, you will start to use your own savings, so you will have no money and no ability to live, so you will not feel stable, so you will not feel independent. For everyone can be a little bit different, but the result is the same. They want you to feel confused, anxious, stressed, and unstable. For me, he started already 2 years earlier to plant a seed that we are in the financial crisis. He was starting to talk around that I am a demanding person, that I got crazy about money, which is totally not truth. He was speaking to his mother that he has problems, so his mother gave him money that he later put in the savings. Every time when we went somewhere, he was looking at me from the side, which card I am using. Is it his credit card? Is it my credit card? That was manipulation. That was putting me in the guilt that, like, listen, we decided that you are saving the money and you are spending my money. This is like a very underlying manipulation. I didn't notice it after multiple times, and I asked him, like, why you are staring at me when I am paying? That was already time when I was paying for almost everything for myself, for clothes, for shoes, for my courses, and we were constantly in the financial crisis. I didn't understand why, and I was keeping asking, like, why we are in financial crisis? You are earning $500,000 per year. We are not spending more. Like, what is going on? And in his financial statements, I noticed that money was going to different weird accounts, like, that are not in Canada. He was putting 60,000 in the savings. I'm sorry for his family because he's lying to everyone. I'm recording this video so you can start to see those things and you can start to make some steps accordingly to what is going on in your relationship. If you're starting to notice that kind of things, you can start to do small steps towards your financial independence. Okay, small steps. But the most important thing is realize in what kind of situation you are. And I am here to pinpoint you that small little things that can open your eyes and see your relationship in the true colors. This video is not an advice. If you feel unsafe, if you feel like you need support, please find a therapist, find a lawyer so you can talk to, find any practitioner that can give you support that you need. I hope that video helped you. Remember, you are not alone. We are in it together. You are strong. Keep shining your light and see you in the next message. Bye for now.